We want your time with doing it to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word EAT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. We hope to
Coming right up, the Heat taking on the Knicks. For the Miami Heat, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Knicks, Heat, and back in a moment for the tip-off.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Had to stop and pocket profit every time the pussy win. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sediment. Catch me early like Sunday school.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. I'm so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Hawks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at the Heat, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby is out there with Towns. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point and for Miami. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. And it's Richardson in at point. And Shams, New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this...
He's checked in for Miami.
You're in. You can make it sweat a little, all right?
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. A floater. Out to Bridges. Outside, Towns. Pass to Bridges. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Butler passes to Jovic. Now Richardson. Here's MP. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Here's Butler. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They don't call him Jimmy Buckets for nothing.
Here's New York. They're on a 14-6 run. Brunson the pass to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Brunson against Richardson. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Clock at 4. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. 6-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Bridges against Hero. A 3 from MP. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Well, their pass is to Pete. It's Richardson on the wing. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Detroit.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
The Heat making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. The Heat trail by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
The Knicks leading by 8. Bridges outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting, Shams, what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It's just fascinating.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
You're on the big screen.
Love check in for Miami. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Jimmy Butler. And the new group in for the Knicks. Sims is checked in. Landry Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. How expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, what, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. MP outside. Jaquez outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. McBride with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Pass to Shamet. This one for three. McBride's shot is off.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Heat moving the ball around. Rozier kicks to MP. On the wing, Jaquez. Defended by Towns. No good with the triple. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They have a 9-point lead. Towns looking it over. He shoots again. He shoot again, and he sinks the layup. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Hero from long range. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's McBride, covered by MP. Payne with it. Talking about that win against the Cavaliers, he was definitely a major factor as well.
Yeah, defenses are aware. Campaign is going to come at you. He's going to attack the rim. They play him that way, so that mid-range does open up for him.
From 12 feet out, here's Hero, and he slams it one-handed.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Knicks lead by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
The attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
We've got Jaime Jaquez. He out there with Rozier. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Love in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a 3rd hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Brunson. Rebound, Love.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Jaquez outside. The 3 from MP. Sims with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
McBride passes to Brunson. Pass to McBride. Here's Duddy. Jaquez defending. Here's McBride. Off target from 3-point range.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Love with the screen for Rozier. Shoots over Brunson, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A good decision maker. Rozier takes and makes the shot he's comfortable with.
Brunson against Rozier. And it's Brunson missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Hero kicks to MP. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Rozier missing. New York leading by 4. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The shot's good from Sims.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
MP outside. Bring it up for MP, a 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Brunson outside. Here's McBride. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rozier kicks to Love. Fournier against Hero. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
To the middle, here's Fournier, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man, don't see that much Fournier up at the rim.
The Heat trail by 5. Jaquez outside. Love with the screen for Jaquez. Knicks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Short corner three there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Brunson scanning the floor. Sweet move. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kevin Love, and Josh Richardson subbed in for Rozier. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in Jordan.
I think three of the top 5-6 players. We got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
Well, you and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Miles McBride. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Evan Fournier. Inside, here's Towns. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. Pass to P. Now here's Richardson. And here's Adebayo. Fader on the way. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Adebayo's got his first bucket in this one. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Towns finds Brunson. Shoots the 3. Oh, Brunson good from range.
The lefty Brunson with a sweet 3-stroke.
Miami's gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to P. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And a switcher also for New York. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan.
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Richardson kicks to MP. Butler against Towns. Stolen by Anunoby. And here they come. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
The Heat trail by 11. Outside Rozier. And they get it. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Nikola. He's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Here's Bridges. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. And McBride gets it to go.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
They've been looking at his sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor back.
Good on the three-point shot. He's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Heat.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Now, using that length, Anunoby got into position, and the defense did all they could, but they ended up fouling.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A lot of appreciation about OG's game, right? A hard-nosed defender who can also get you buckets at times. He's always willing to outwork you.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he said.
Now, you can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. Shot clock at 3, and here's Richardson outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. He's got 3 assists now in this one. From deep three-point land, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the New York Knicks.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players for the Heat. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 17-6 run. And New York, looking at who they've got. Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. MP outside. Heat moving the ball around. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Outside Butler. Pass to P. Back to Butler. Over Bridges. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Brunson finds Bridges. The kick out to Towns. Robinson on the wing. Outside, Towns. Pass to McBride. No good from outside.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
MP outside. Right wing. The Heat need to get a shot off. Bridges with the steal. McBride with the ball. MP's there. And McBride gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
He passes to Hero. Back to MP. A three-pointer, no good. New York leading by 22. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Outside, Hero. Jovic passes to Butler. Shoots over Bridges. Butler, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
McBride's shot is off.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
The 3 from MP. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. P's got 9.
Giving the D no time to react. MP was ready to shoot that as soon as it touched his hands.
Pass to McBride. And it's MP with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Butler kicks to MP. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 25 points in the game.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
P passes to Jovic. MP outside. Now Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And McBride gets it to go.
Now, trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer, it's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
Butler finds MP. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. P's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Heat. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Second, the Knicks. The Heat third.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
McBride's shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for the Heat. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And the basket by Rozier.
Rozier comfortable from pretty much everywhere. That's hardwood.
.115 left to play in the third. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Hero. Here's Payne. Count that bucket. Payne's got his second basket of the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Love with the screen on Towns. Jaquez the pass to Love. MP kicks to Rozier. Love with the screen for Rozier. Back to MP. For the three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's McBride. Pass to Shamet. The three-pointer off the mark. And Miami shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Hero kicks to MP. Hits it from three-point range. P's got 9 points in the quarter.
Gotta contest MP out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Here's Payne. And so it's the New York Knicks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Be out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Rozier in at the 3 slot.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
Rozier the pass to Adebayo. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to MP. Here's Richardson. Brunson with some nice D. Shamet finds Brunson. Ring shot on the way. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside, Sims, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And Brunson operating so comfortably there in the pick and roll.
Richardson kicks to MP. Jaquez outside. Pass to Richardson. Rozier with the ball. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5%. 7. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Richardson against Brunson. Here's McBride. Bank shot, no good. And here is MP. Richardson right side. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And there's Richardson on the assist by Adebayo.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket.
Pass to Fournier. Here's McBride. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Shamet finds McBride. That one goes. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 19.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
The three from MP. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Fires for three. Buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 28.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
MP outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And that's now 20 points for MP.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Shoots, and that one's good. Shamet.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Rozier kicks to MP. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Heat.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain him.
And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 13 points in the second half. Now Rozier to the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
Brunson outside. Back to McBride. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 20.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Fournier. Brunson kicks to Shamet. Buries the long-range jumper. Shamet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
MP outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Pass to Sims. Now Brunson. Off target from outside. It's Richardson on the wing. Brunson covering. Here's Adebayo. And he floats in for the easy two. credit the assist on that one.
Just how effective is Bam on the interior? Just does not get out of sorts and takes some highly efficient shots.
McBride makes it off the glass. McBride's got 22.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Jaquez the pass to Pete. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
They set the pick. And here's Brunson outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Good ball movement here by Miami. P, no good. The Knicks leading by 18. Fournier finds Brunson.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And some changes here for the Heat. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Butler comes in for Terry Rozier, and it's Tyler Hero in for Josh Richardson. MP right side. Bridges with the steal. Down low, here's Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Hero passes to Pete. Lets the 3 fly. Knicks with the rebound. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And it's in there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Bridges outside. Over MP. Bridges missing again. The Heat trail by 18. Pass to Jovic. The 3 from MP. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Lets it go with a 3. Bridges missing again. Heat shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Outside, Hero. Takes a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Hero's got 9 points now in just the second half. Brunson outside. Outside, Towns. The shot's good. Towns has got 22 points.
and you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Here's Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And that's now 28 points for Tyler Hero. The Knicks leading by 15. Bridges outside. Brunson outside. Pass to Towns. Trying to get open is Robinson. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Back to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. To the middle, here's Bridges. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jalen Brunson.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here are the Heat. Robinson on the wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. MP looking around. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. He's got 35.
Love Duncan just taking the opportunity to create for a teammate.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the paint, it's tipped, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Rozier finds MP. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.